Hello, everyone. I just wanted to welcome you to my channel. This is Martha. In case you're new here, I just want to welcome you and just introduce myself. I'm Martha. I'm a registered nurse. Born, bred in Zambia. I relocated in 2018. I'm a registered nurse by profession. Welcome. This is a place where we plug you in with all the necessary information that you need to relocate to the United States. Yeah, so if you have any questions, drop them down in the comment section, and if I'm able to answer, I will be able to answer them. Thank you so much. So for this content, to mean more to me, I would really appreciate if you just subscribe, like the video, and share with whoever would benefit from this information. Yeah, so let's get to the business of today. I just wanted to dive in and talk about the type of visa that most agencies would issue you when you're coming to the United States as a registered nurse. Yeah, so most agencies, if not all, those that are recruiting registered nurses to come and work here in the United States, offer EB3 visa. EB3 visa, pretty much an immigrant visa. So with this visa, you are entitled to a permanent residency. You're going to get your green card when you come in. And if you have a spouse, your spouse qualifies to have the green card as well. And if you have children under the age of 21, they also qualify to have the EB3 visa as well. Yeah, I mean green cards, sorry. Yeah, so they're going to get green cards as well. Yeah, so when you've lived for close to about 5 years, you qualify to apply for citizenship. And most times it goes pretty well, provided you don't have any issues with your green card. Of course, if you've been right with the law and everything has been good, you shouldn't really have a problem getting your citizenship. Yeah, and then depending on your country of origin, because I know for Zambia you can do dual citizenship. You can do both. You can have the American and the Zambian citizenship if you want to keep both. Yeah, so I just wanted to make mention of that. I think that's a good thing, because if you're coming in, if you have a spouse, the minute you come in, they're able to also, provided you get your social security numbers and all that, you're able to look for a job and, get working and all that. So I think that's a good thing. You don't really have to, struggle with paperwork and all. Yeah, so I remember the application that we submitted for, for immigration purposes was $345 per person. I know my agency paid mine. And then you pay for your dependents. All right, so whoever is coming with you has to pay. Yeah, so that's $345 per person. Yeah, and then after that $345, everything was done, we also had to pay $220 per person. This was pretty much for the green cards now. Yeah, after you get your visa, you have to apply for the green card, which is $220 per person. Yeah, so after that, really there's pretty much nothing much that you have to pay for in terms of immigration stuff. Yeah, so your green card is pretty much valid for 10 years, and then it's renewable. If you haven't really had any issues, you shouldn't really have any problem renewing your green card. Yeah, so that's that. So I just wanted to put it out there that you will have an EB3 visa as an employee, and then your spouse will also get the same. Okay, and then your children will also get the benefits of having green cards as well when they come in. So I think that's a good thing. You don't really have to struggle with paperwork. You will have your social security cards, and everything is pretty much legit. Yeah. And I think some of the people that have been here longer haven't really had any issues having to apply for citizenship and having to get a citizenship. So it is pretty much doable, and it's a good thing. Yeah, so I'm just putting it out there that you can be legal. You don't really have to be an illegal here in the United States. Yeah, because I think the many challenges that, just being an immigrant is hard. And then you can't really afford to be an illegal immigrant because there's just so much that, can go wrong. You can't travel back home in case there's, some serious illness, or God forbid there's a death or something that happens like that. You can't even travel back. And then if you're an illegal immigrant, there's just so much that you can't do. That you just be doing odd jobs, and then you can't really progress. And then also the other issue that a lot of people get to have is that, even when you have issues with your at your job, for instance, I'll give an example. You'll be paid less if they know that you're an illegal immigrant, and you have nowhere to run to go and complain, pretty much because they know that you're an illegal immigrant. The minute you complain, they'll probably have to probe further and find out what has been going on and all that. So you don't really want that. So I think coming here the right way with all the paperwork in place, also helps. Yeah, so I just wanted to put this out there that you will have an EB3 visa when you come in, and it's pretty legit, and you get to work and get to do your own stuff after you finish your contract with your agency, which is a good thing. And let me just put a disclaimer there that no agency holds your passport or anything until you're done with your contract. No, they don't do that. You have all your documentation that you need. If you decide to breach the contract, they will make you pay for it. And somehow you will pay for it, because the system here is it's incredible. Yeah. So somehow you will have to pay that money back. Yeah. So nobody holds your passport. Nobody will hold you hostage. Nobody will put a gun to your head to say you have to, pay back this money. Let me keep your passport until this contract is done and all that. No, nobody's gonna do that. Yeah. So they'll just make you pay pretty much the money that they invested in you to bring you here and all that. They'll just make you pay their money. Pay their money back. That's pretty much about it. But you're going to keep all your documentation. Yeah. So I just wanted to put this out there. Yeah. So if this information has been helpful to you, I wanted you to just go ahead and subscribe, like, and share. Appreciate all the love. Thank you so much. And yeah, until we meet again. Bye.